I feel like you're only as good as your least quality.
Ooh, give me that. Steak.
I don't think that you can make an excellent dish without having the best quality possible. We have to essentially immerse ourselves into the food culture and into what farmers are doing and what is in our backyard and kind of get back to the roots of what we know so far.
Yum and like meat.
Once
I do.
That base
Yeah.
file, then
I can
we
cook some.
add all the chemicals and stuff to it.
Add all the chemicals.
Either taste like nothing or they taste like crap. You need to
What is
be
that?
able to cook.
What are those little balls?
Stuff to it to change the artistic look of the plate.
But this is why everybody started taking pictures of stuff.
Yeah.
They're compositions.
Colloids.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To it to manipulate the way
a potato?
it looks, from the mouthfeel of it to the crunch.
No, that's
to the-
that's
whatever
truffle.
it is that you're trying to accomplish with textures and with artistry.
If you were to kind of blur your eyes and imagine this on the wall as an oil painting, then that composition and that balance comes into mind, that it's like, oh, wait a minute. Not only is every piece a treasure here, but it is presented so tiny that the composition doesn't get recognized. Welcome back to Shapeshifters. We are reactivating our Chicago Culinary FX channel, which is the food shaping business that I own. And as we upload videos about that, I'm gonna always put in a short little video on the Shapeshifters site that talks about that video real quick. It's only meant to be a teaser to start directing some of our traffic that's interested in food shaping over to Chicago Culinary FX. Every week you'll see a little pop-up about food shaping. They're fun videos, right?
Oh yeah.
And then you'll get the Hand-ufacturing, the Pro Mold Maker Reacts, and whatever else we sprinkle in there. So